Chiefs Kingdom, are you ready for the 2025 NFL season? The Kansas City Chiefs face a thrilling schedule packed with high-stakes matchups that could define their path to another Super Bowl. In this video, we're diving deep into the Chiefs' 2025 schedule, breaking down every game to uncover their home field dominance at Arrowhead and the challenges awaiting them on the road. From a Super Bowl rematch with the Eagles to a brutal road trip to Buffalo, we'll analyze key matchups, predict outcomes, and assess their playoff chances. Plus, we'll reveal which games you can't miss and how Patrick Mahomes and company can conquer the toughest tests. Stick around, hit that subscribe button, and let's get started. Chiefs Kingdom, the 2025 NFL season is almost here, and the Kansas City Chiefs are gearing up for another epic campaign. After falling short of a historic three-peat in Super Bowl 59 against the Eagles, Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid, and the squad are hungry for redemption. Today, we're breaking down the Chiefs' full 2025 schedule, game by game, to see what lies ahead. With 9 home games and 8 road contests, including a historic Week 1 clash in São Paulo, Brazil, this season promises fireworks. We'll explore how the electric atmosphere at Arrowhead Field at Arrowhead Stadium could fuel dominant wins and pinpoint the toughest away games that might test the Chiefs' resolve. From divisional rivalries to blockbuster matchups against playoff contenders, we'll highlight the moments that could make or break their season. So, grab your Chiefs gear, and let's dive into the schedule. The Chiefs' 2025 schedule is a gauntlet, featuring 10 games against 2024 playoff teams, making their path to the playoffs anything but easy. They kick off on September 5th in Brazil against the Chargers, a neutral-site divisional showdown streamed live on YouTube. At home, they'll face heavyweights like the Ravens, Eagles, Lions, and Texans, while road trips include daunting visits to Buffalo, Dallas, and Jacksonville. The Chiefs' opponents had a combined 2024 record of 151 to 138.522, signaling a competitive slate. With 7 primetime games, including Thanksgiving in Dallas and Christmas against Denver, the NFL is banking on Kansas City's star power. The schedule feels front-loaded, with tough early matchups against the Eagles in Week 2 and Ravens in Week 4. Can the Chiefs leverage their home field edge and navigate road challenges to secure another AFC West title? Let's break it down. Arrowhead Field at Arrowhead Stadium is a fortress, and in 2025, it's set to be louder than ever. Known for its record-breaking noise levels, 142.2 decibels against the Patriots in 2014, Arrowhead gives the Chiefs a massive home field advantage. With 9 home games, including blockbusters against the Ravens, Eagles, and Lions, the Chiefs are poised to capitalize on the passionate Chiefs Kingdom. The home slate also features winnable games against the Colts, Commanders, and divisional rivals like the Chargers and Raiders. Patrick Mahomes thrives in this electric atmosphere, and the crowd's energy often disrupts opposing offenses, forcing communication errors and false starts. The Chiefs' defense, led by Chris Jones, feeds off the noise, making third-down stops even tougher for opponents. As Kansas City aims for a first-round bye, these home games could be the key to building momentum and securing a top seed. Week 2 brings a Super Bowl 59 rematch as the Philadelphia Eagles visit Arrowhead on September 14th. This primetime clash is the most anticipated early-season game, pitting Patrick Mahomes against Jalen Hurts. The Eagles exposed Kansas City's offensive line weaknesses in the Super Bowl, pressuring Mahomes relentlessly with their stout front. Philly's offense, powered by Saquon Barkley, A.J. Brown, and Devonta Smith, is a nightmare to defend. However, Arrowhead's deafening crowd could disrupt Philly's rhythm, especially on third downs. The Chiefs' revamped offensive line, with additions like Josh Simmons and Jalen Moore, will be tested early. If Chris Jones and the defense can contain Hurts' dual-threat ability, Kansas City has a shot to flip the script. This game sets the tone for the season, and a win would send a statement to the NFL. Prediction: Chiefs 27, Eagles 24 in a thriller. In Week 4, the Baltimore Ravens roll into Arrowhead for a potential AFC Championship preview on September 28th. This matchup pits 2 of the NFL's best quarterbacks, Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson, in a heavyweight bout. The Ravens' physical run game, led by Derrick Henry, and their aggressive defense will challenge Kansas City's front 7. However, Arrowhead's crowd noise could force Baltimore into penalties or miscommunications, giving the Chiefs' defense an edge. Mahomes has historically performed well against Baltimore at home, using his quick release to counter their blitz-heavy scheme. The Chiefs' secondary, bolstered by young talent, must contain Zay Flowers and Mark Andrews. A strong performance from Isaiah Pacheco could keep Baltimore's defense honest, opening up the passing game. This game is crucial for playoff seeding, and a victory would boost Kansas City's confidence. Prediction: Chiefs 30, Ravens 26 in a high-scoring battle. Week 6 features a Sunday night football showdown as the Detroit Lions visit Arrowhead on October 12. Both teams won 15 games in 2024, making this a marquee matchup. The Lions' defense, led by Aiden Hutchinson, is a major threat to Kansas City's offensive line, especially after Hutchinson's return from injury. Detroit's balanced offense, with Jared Goff, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and Jahmyr Gibbs, will test the Chiefs' secondary. However, Arrowhead's electric atmosphere could rattle Goff, who struggles under pressure. The Chiefs' offense, with Travis Kelce and Xavier Worthy, should exploit Detroit's inconsistent secondary. Steve Spagnuolo's creative blitzes could disrupt the Lions' rhythm, forcing turnovers. This game is a litmus test for Kansas City's Super Bowl aspirations, as a win over a top NFC contender would solidify their status. Prediction: Chiefs 34, Lions 28, with Mahomes out-dueling Goff late. Beyond the marquee matchups, the Chiefs' home schedule includes critical games against the Houston Texans, Indianapolis Colts, and Washington Commanders. The Texans, coming to Arrowhead on December 7th, boast a young, explosive offense led by C.J. Stroud, but their offensive line struggles could be exposed by Chris Jones. The Colts, visiting on November 23rd, rely on Anthony Richardson's dual-threat ability, but Arrowhead's noise could disrupt their play calling. The Commanders, with rookie sensation Jaden Daniels, face Kansas City in a yet-to-be-scheduled week, and their fast-paced offense will challenge the Chiefs' defense. Divisional home games against the Chargers, Raiders, and Broncos are also winnable, as Kansas City has dominated these rivals at Arrowhead. These games are opportunities to stack wins and build momentum for the playoffs. With the crowd behind them, the Chiefs should go at least 7-2 at home. While Arrowhead is a fortress, the Chiefs' 8 road games in 2025 present unique challenges. They'll face tough environments like Highmark Stadium in Buffalo and AT&T Stadium in Dallas, plus a neutral site opener in Brazil against the Chargers. The road schedule includes 4 2024 playoff teams: the Bills, Cowboys, Jaguars, and Titans. Playing away from home means battling hostile crowds, travel fatigue, and unfamiliar conditions. Kansas City's 2024 road record was strong, but this year's slate is tougher, with a front-loaded schedule that includes the Giants in Week 3 and Jacksonville in Week 5. The Chiefs' ability to adapt their game plan, lean on Mahomes' clutch performances, and maintain defensive discipline will be critical. Steve Spagnuolo's unit must generate pressure without the aid of Arrowhead's noise, while the offense needs to execute cleanly. Let's dive into the toughest road tests. The Week 9 road trip to Buffalo on November 9th is a must-watch clash between the Chiefs and Bills. Highmark Stadium's raucous crowd and potential November snow create a hostile environment for Kansas City. Josh Allen's dual-threat ability and the Bills' improved defense, led by Von Miller, will test the Chiefs' game plan. Buffalo's passing game, featuring Amari Cooper, could exploit Kansas City's secondary if not contained. However, the Chiefs have a strong track record against the Bills in regular season matchups, with Mahomes often outshining Allen. To win, Kansas City must control the tempo with Isaiah Pacheco's running game and use quick passes to neutralize Buffalo's pass rush. Steve Spagnuolo's exotic blitzes could rattle Allen into mistakes. This game could determine AFC seeding, and a road victory would be a massive statement. Prediction: Chiefs 24, Bills 21 in a nail-biter. On Thanksgiving Day, November 27th, the Chiefs head to Dallas for a primetime showdown against the Cowboys. AT&T Stadium's massive crowd and national spotlight make this a high-pressure game. The Cowboys' offense, led by Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb, is explosive, while their defense, anchored by Micah Parsons, can disrupt Mahomes' rhythm. Kansas City's offensive line, still gelling with new pieces, must protect Mahomes against Parsons' relentless pressure. The Chiefs' secondary will be tested by Lamb's route running and Jake Ferguson's tight end production. To win, Kansas City should lean on short passes to Travis Kelce and exploit Dallas' run defense with Pacheco. A fast start is crucial to quiet the crowd. The Chiefs have a 5-5 record on Thanksgiving, and this game could swing either way. A victory would boost their momentum heading into December. Prediction: Cowboys 28, Chiefs 24 in a close loss. The Chiefs' road schedule includes several other intriguing matchups. In Week 3, they face the New York Giants on September 21st in a Monday Night Football game. The Giants, likely starting a new quarterback, are rebuilding, making this a winnable game despite MetLife Stadium's energy. Week 5's trip to Jacksonville on October 6 pits Kansas City against a Jaguars team with Trevor Lawrence and a stout defense. Everbank Stadium's heat could be a factor, but the Chiefs should handle it. The Titans, hosting Kansas City in December, rely on a run-heavy offense with Tony Pollard, but their rebuilding roster is a step behind. Divisional road games against the Chargers, Raiders, and Broncos are always tough, but Kansas City's dominance in these matchups gives them an edge. Overall, the Chiefs should aim for a 5-3 road record, leaning on Mahomes' road warrior mentality. To conquer their road challenges, the Chiefs must execute smart strategies. First, they need to start fast to silence hostile crowds, using quick-strike plays to Kelce and Worthy to build early leads. Andy Reid's creative play calling, like jet sweeps or play-action passes, can keep defenses off balance. Defensively, Steve Spagnuolo should dial up unpredictable blitzes to pressure quarterbacks like Josh Allen or Dak Prescott, forcing turnovers. The Chiefs' running game, led by Isaiah Pacheco, must control the clock to limit opponents' possessions and reduce crowd noise. Special teams, with Harrison Butker's reliable kicking, can flip field position in tight games. Preparation is key. Reid's staff excels at adjusting game plans for road environments, like Buffalo's cold or Dallas indoor stadium. Finally, Mahomes' poise under pressure will be the X factor, as his ability to extend plays can turn road games into wins. With the schedule analyzed, let's predict the Chiefs' 2025 season. Their home dominance should yield a 7-2 record at Arrowhead, with potential losses to the Eagles or Ravens. On the road, a 5-3 record is realistic, with likely losses in Dallas and Buffalo but wins in winnable games like New York and Tennessee. This projects a 12-5 overall record, enough to win the AFC West for the 10th straight year. The Chiefs' favorable schedule, with cupcake games against rebuilding teams like the Giants and Titans, gives them an edge, but their 6 games against 2024 playoff teams will test their depth. A first-round bye is within reach if they avoid upsets. With Mahomes, Kelce, and a bolstered offensive line, Kansas City is a top Super Bowl contender, likely reaching the AFC Championship. Prediction: 12-5, number 1 or 2 seed. The Chiefs' ultimate goal is a Super Bowl return, and their 2025 schedule sets the stage for a deep playoff run. Securing a top seed and a first-round bye is critical, as it ensures home field advantage at Arrowhead, where they're nearly unbeatable in the postseason. Key wins against the Ravens, Eagles, and Lions will boost their resume, while avoiding slip-ups against lesser teams like the Colts or Titans is crucial. The AFC is stacked, with Buffalo, Baltimore, and the Chargers posing threats, but Kansas City's experience gives them an edge. If the offensive line holds up and the defense continues its 2024 dominance, the Chiefs can navigate the playoff gauntlet. Andy Reid's postseason mastery and Mahomes' clutch performances make them a nightmare for opponents. Chiefs Kingdom, get ready for a thrilling ride. Another Super Bowl appearance is well within reach. Chiefs Kingdom, we've broken down the 2025 schedule, but now it's your turn to weigh in. What do you think of the Chiefs' matchups? Are you hyped for the Super Bowl rematch with the Eagles in Week 2, or is the Bills' road game the one to watch? Which game do you think will be the toughest, and where do you see Kansas City finishing in the standings? Drop your predictions in the comments below. Will they go 12-5, better, or face unexpected challenges? Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Kansas City Chiefs Today, and hit the bell for more Chiefs content all season long. Share this video with your fellow fans, and let's get the conversation rolling. Chiefs Kingdom is the best fan base in the NFL, so let's show the world what we're made of. Thanks for watching, and go Chiefs!